Hello everybody and welcome back to Kusogrand8, the bad video game tournament. I'm very grateful that we're able to be sponsored by Factor. If you type !Factor in Twitch, you will get a command that allows you to go check out. You'll get a link over to Factor. It links directly to my coupon code for 50% off free shipping if you're in the United States. So if you'd like, go ahead and check that out. I'm really appreciative. I definitely do need support, so thank you. Also, they're pretty decent meals, and for 50% off, I personally think they're worth a shot. That's why this is my second time being partnered with them, because I believe it's worth it. Now, with that said, everybody, let's go ahead and get into our final match of the day, Losers Bracket Round 1, the Iron GM. In this round, the players were presented 3 GMs to choose from. If they chose the same person, that's who they ended up with. If they chose different GMs, they ended up with the third one, who then came in with a vengeance. So, obviously, some of these GMs you've seen before. Come on, Crappy, go play with the Z-Dog. Sure, he's gonna enjoy it. Of course, Novasol, aka Iron GM Captain and the Game Master. We've also got Shrambles, Iron GM quote 2382. But then, who is this middle one? It's a little bit of an oddity, honestly. Iron GM Burbanubis. Yeah. Well, turns out we have a little bit of a mashup between two GMs, and that is not the right picture. Oh my gosh, it's not Fred. It's not Fred. It's this one. There. Fred is two people. Oh, look, it's Polk Kitsune and Escorian. What happened in this world? Well, who did the players choose? Crown Murray decided to go for Shrambles. Our other player, Zed, went with Novasol, which means that Burbanubis, you have been chosen from out of the heavens. May glory descend upon you. Burbanubis, come in. Now, part of the reason is that I believe Escorian has been a little bit under the weather, so Polk is here to help us out.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Polk.
Polk, who am I? I'm Escorian, of course. Please ignore the trench coat.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, instead of Murphing, you can just quack.
Quack.
Quack. Oh, wow, that was okay. I'm glad that you had that on command. But yeah, Polk, I'm excited about this game. I genuinely love it.
It's a classic. It's great here. I love the original here, but sometimes the original does spawn some new different things here. And for those that are worried here, this game has been created by the actual Burb. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, this series here has been mostly more famous in Japan. Even had its own anime, its own trading cards, own thing. This little spin-off, not many people know about here. Unless you're in Kuzo, in which case you most likely familiar with the digital tale of Monster Launcher's Hop-A-Bout.
That's right, everybody. Get on your pogo stips. Shut up. Get on your stips, everybody. Bounce around on that stip and enjoy the next hour of pure chaos, because the players, Crown Murray and Zedgeworth, will have to deal with Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. Whoever makes the most progress over the course of the hour takes the victory. Whoever doesn't will, of course, not take the victory. That's how it works. They will be eliminated from Kusogrand8. There will be wailing and gnashing of teeth, mostly not my teeth, nor the players, because they get to celebrate. However, the audience... Actually, mine. I can't torture them anymore. They're freed. I guess it is me crying. I cry because I can no longer hurt.
Nah. It just means you get some better people to torture for a little longer. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. Also, this upcoming week on Monday, we do have more Kusogrand8, so if you all are wanting some midweek madness, make sure you stop on by. Tuesday should be Don't Make Us Bored, and I want to do my own stream stuff one of these days. It's going to happen. And I really want to jump...
Long,
oh, yeah?
How long has it been since we've given you some good games?
I know, I need to do sub choice, but everybody, I'm not promising until I actually do it, okay? Them's the rules, because if I promise, then I'll be like, I don't want to do it.
Yes,
Crappy,
yes.
you keep
I'm still
showing
waiting
up.
for that DVD, by the way.
Crappy just keeps showing up with this dog, just every time. It's another dog, another dog. You don't need to show us the Z-Dog.
Your
We
dog.
already know he's here. Well, Crown Murray and Zedgeworth getting ready. Feel free to use those channel points if the poll is up. I believe it's going up right now. Perfect. Other than that, how do I even set up stuff anymore? It's been so many hours.
Question.
There we
Must
go.
be quite confused if you're doing it for so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's about expected. Like, hey, everybody, I've been streaming like 4.5, almost 4 hours at this point. Yeah, over 4 hours. I'm losing my mind. Come and join us because we've got Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. Oh, they're playing as Golem, huh?
Yes, the requirement of this place here. They're both playing as Golem. They're the greatest bowler that ever hopped about. Clearly, stones are known for their jumping capacities. Indeed.
Yeah.
They let all the gravity
Everybody here, we have a high possibility of people in chat knowing what Golem means for the players. But if you don't, you'll find out very soon. I'm checking with the players to see if they are both ready to begin. It appears that Crown Murray is. What about Zedgeworth? Zed does need to take the picture off as well.
Pictures off.
No, it's...
Nah. These are all set.
Okay, there we go. They are good to begin. So I am doing the countdown. Everybody, I need to get your best monsters, ranching or hopping emotes, and spam those in chat. Anything else, Polk?
Yeah, springs, rocks, sky-high platforms, wings. Any kind of monsters, too, sure.
Yeah, Barpig, he's a monster. Yeah,
Yes.
slimes are
Arrows.
monsters. Bunnies, absolute monsters.
Oh, yes.
Burbs, okay. Alf
and
is
you get to our
certainly a
one
monster.
picture of Tiger, who is a wolf.
Ah, Tiger is a wolf.
Yeah, seemingly. Every single one of those wolves are actually tigers. Don't ask me how.
And here we go. Oh, we start with the kazoo music. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, the goal is pretty straightforward here. You're just gonna hop all over to the other end and clear the stage. Every single time you get about 3 lives before you, woo, all the way down to the ground.
I wasn't joking about the kazoo. So, as it turns out, Golem here is a pretty fast hopper. However, a lot of people claim that he's the worst.
Yes.
And why is that?
Because, yes, he does have the greatest top speed of fashion here, but his acceleration is low. It doesn't mean that he can't go fast. It means that he has problems controlling that speed.
Yeah.
If he's going to be going really fast in a direction, it's going to take some time for him to correct any of those directions.
Yeah, it's less, like, other characters you felt like you were playing as a bowling ball. This is like you're playing as a wrecking ball. Like, there's even more momentum involved here. And there's it's very, very difficult to recover. For something like this, you generally have to think like 2 or 3 seconds ahead where you want to go. Because you will not be able to adjust much faster than that. Now, there are many buttons here that you can land on that Crown Murray is jumping across, so that was a lot of chaos, and we didn't really see too much of what any of those did. We'll get into the details as time goes on, especially when they matter more.
Important. Yeah.
Yeah, just know everything that you can land on that has an icon does something. And the players will probably want to learn what they are, because some of them can be helpful, some of them can be hurtful, some of them can be helpful in specific situations, but hurtful in others. It just really depends. Oh, there, we've got the arrow. Double arrow to go very far forward. Don't want to hit the backwards arrows here, because that would be a death.
Yeah. Right now they're able to avoid a lot of them here, except on the center page. But
Zed got the hovering platform, which is helpful to make it right to the end. Perfect.
Turnip. Alright, what Crown Marie just got to here is also known as an artifact. This kind of a collectible that you can get if you're able to clear 4 stages in a row without using a continue. Now, this can be important for this run because the progress is not only counted by stages, but if they both reach the same number of stages, the number of artifacts they collect will also be their tiebreaker. So if they get more artifacts than the other player, they'll win.
So basically, instead of who got somewhere first, it's who played well the most consistently, or at least had the longest winning streak.
The going the farthest is the most important. This is the one we're going with first, but if they're both at the same station and stuck in the same wall, artifacts will be the tiebreakers.
Yeah, luckily...
So if you perform well, it's good for you.
So that turnip is an artifact. Believe it or not, turnips are artifacts, even though they come out of the ground. I mean, it's sort of like...
Almost simply for this room, it's a silver peach.
Oh, we've got gravity with a red arrow. So there are various platforms here that will affect how gravity works. And sometimes that is what you want. A gravity with a red arrow up means that your gravity has actually decreased. You float more.
Yes.
If it's got the blue arrow, then you have more gravity, and you will have much shorter hops. So yeah, those are important to keep track of.
Ooh, yes.
Scoring is saying red arrows are good, blue arrows are bad. In general, when it comes to non-basic arrows, true.
Usually 1 arrow pretty much means about a square to more of height in your jump, or less, depending on whichever you got. But that doesn't matter.
Clock with the red arrow, red looks bad, but it gives you more time. Red with the clock with the blue arrow, the arrow's pointing down, and that means you get less time. So it takes time away if you get one of those. It's a little backwards from normal thinking. Zedge getting a lot of gravity. This is going to be comedic. Watch, everybody.
Yes. Also the S with an up and down arrow means your speed.
Multiple skulls in a row.
Crumble.
Crown Murray right into the pit. Welcome to the Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout experience, everybody.
Welcome to chaos. Pay attention to your tiles, people. Watch your steps.
Slipping right off of the platform.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta think about 2-3 steps ahead of where you're going, because if you're heading for square with the speed and momentum Golem has, odds are you're ready to do that thing.
Zed getting unlucky and landing on another of the death squares. Now remember, early on, the players are mostly trying to figure out how the game plays, so they're learning. Zed getting a lot of the gravity down power-ups that helps a lot with Golem. Like, honestly, the more gravity down, the better. What is S? The tile that says S. Speed?
Yeah.
So speed down might be very bad for Golem.
It's possible.
Because that would imply that you can't change direction as fast.
Yeah. It's true that you won't be able to change his acceleration as fast, but it does mean that higher top speed too. But it also means that his jump will still be lower. So
oh my gosh, Zed, you can do this!
Yeah.
No!
The right path might seem like it has more skulls into it and hard to navigate, but it has a whole lot more of arrows pointing forward, which you don't really notice until you try it.
So, as Chad is noting, second artifact for Crown Murray, and I don't want to neglect our referees because they are helping track everything that's going on here. Our referees for this match are Redford is secretly a color Pandora. Whoa, that's cool. We've got Not Electa Hop-A-Bout. Dragus is checking what comes out of his old CD collection. And finally, Linkura keeps falling into holes. Gotta stop that, Linkura. You do that 3 times, you're dead. Yeah, the difficult thing about this game as well is that even if it feels like you've landed on a platform, it's very easy to be a little bit too close to the edge. Like, in other games, you might land. In this, you will slip off and fall.
Yep, you just go down, down, down.
Yeah, so stage 11 for Crown Murray. Crown Murray definitely has the early game advantage here. Unfortunately, missing the double arrow. That is 1 death. You can see the number of lives at the bottom right. You can collect multiple lives throughout the levels as well. Happens all the time. There we go, extra life. Right? Oh, this level is not good for Golem.
No. This may also test your patience and how you're going to be working on it. Try to just get a jump real right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Be patient, get extra lives. Good. However, if you run out of time, that counts as a game over, and you will lose your streak for getting another artifact, so that can be dangerous. Oh.
There's those skulls!
Oh, skull! Okay, 1 skull, that's fine. As long as you have enough lives to deal with it, it's not the worst thing. Ooh, the R square. The R square is random. You do not know which way it's going to bounce you.
Actually, the R square is reverse.
Is it?
Yes, the one that is random is the one with 4 arrows and a question mark in the middle.
Fine, whatever.
Take Solid another 1 time and toss it the other way.
Okay, Crown Murray just trying to do this classic Hop-A-Bout stage. You know, lining up with the correct arrows. You want to make sure that you don't do... Oh, okay, that's fine. Like, you do sometimes have to, like, adjust to make sure that your momentum is not too much. Uh-oh. This may be another... Yeah, I get that extra life. Good idea. Oh!
Let's start. Ooh, down the bit.
Yeah, that was a time down button, not what you want in a level like this. Another time down. There's a good chance that Crown Murray, even if... Nope, that's death.
Does it?
Zed, meanwhile, doing pretty well on this very straightforward level. Just because of your max hop length, you do have to do some thinking to make sure that, like, you can't just hold forward through this. You're not going to be able to get through it. So just adjusting, making small tweaks. It's a good, simple test. I like that they throw a mix of levels in so that, you know, it's not just all easy, all hard. You're going to get a mix as you play.
You're just going to get step by step.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it fits a little bit of my, like, level theory when it comes to the order of levels. Throw some hard ones in there, throw some breathers in, you know, make it so that it's an experience and not just getting harder and harder every single time. Because that can frustrate people if
you
it's
mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you gotta give some people some hope. You just can't just keep on throwing something hard at players and hope to keep them happy at that point. It's just... At that point, you lose interest.
Oh no!
But sometimes it's good. Ooh, way down the ground we go.
Crown Murray falling again. Now, remember, one person will be eliminated from Kusogrand8 with this match, Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. So it's very important that they do well. Again, the first part of the match usually doesn't matter too much, not nearly as much as the second half of the match. So you may see players struggling a little bit to begin with, but especially if a player runs into a wall and starts struggling with the level, that's going to open up the gates for somebody to start catching up.
Yeah. Certainly an early lead is a good way to start the whole part, But some people won't pick up the things on the end here, some of them will get stuck on a different part. And it's all, at that point here, it may depend on how this skills to adapt. What is the best strategy? What's the best workaround?
Interesting.
That's
I
like
like the different strategies here. I'm a little bit concerned. No, Crown Murray is doing fine. Yeah, the thing is, like, running low on time is a huge risk in this level, so you want to get the red clocks as much as possible. And avoid the blues. There we go. Crown Murray getting that. Oh my gosh, the question mark arrow's just trolling.
Too much random, but they have plenty of hearts to wake up for it.
Yep, and also plenty of time on the clock as well, so even though, yeah, as much as you might feel like you want to go fast in this game, actually planning your approach is very helpful. Okay.
Indeed.
Oh no, Zed, no!
Ooh.
Oh,
Good
could have gotten the extra lives there.
The
But Zedge going for broke instead. Oh!
Or should I say, where did I put that sound effect? Let's see, right, the classic.
There we go, yeah. And there we go, Zed is through, moving on to stage 12. Now, right now, Crown Murray is still in the lead, and will be until you see both of the players on the same level. Oh, Crown Murray with Golem. It's very hard to course correct when you get those red arrows. But Crown Murray managed to do it. That was great.
Good recovery.
Hey, High Spirits in chat. High Spirits is, I believe, one of the old school speedrunners for the game. Yeah, there was a speedrunning community for a while with Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout, and I love that group.
I remember seeing this on AGQ, and that was a trip.
Yeah, was it on one of the online marathons? I'm trying to remember.
I believe so. I remember so.
I mean, High Spirits, yeah, High Spirits is like, I played this for the first BBG. Heck yeah.
Big Bad Game Town, oh yeah. Down we go. And now they're trying the right side. Please try the right side. But not a speed. Ooh, not enough speed.
Yeah, I'm looking because, like, people are bringing up a GDQ run of Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout, but I don't think there was one.
Maybe I'm wrong.
As far as I can tell, there has not been Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout in a GDQ.
Huh. That might be
FYI.
the case. That might be another offer to go.
Yeah, maybe people are... Maybe this is like the Mandela effect, where we feel like this has been in GDQ because we had it in BBG, but it never was. Hey!
Not the Mandela effect.
Yeah, now that GDQ's being a little bit sillier, I feel like it's about time for us to start trying to get this back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by sillier, I mean, like, legitimately, this GDQ was probably one of the most fun that I've had in a decade, is what I would say. Like, it was a really good marathon, fantastic runs, and in general, like, that and SGDQ back to back, I feel like it's really getting part of the soul of early GDQs again. Like, where it's fun, where it's very enjoyable, where it's more about the community than necessarily who has the fastest time for something. It's about the fun. Yeah. And I'm not sure they ever completely lost that, but it was more vibrant recently.
Zed,
by the way, is on the level that took Crown Murray a little while to complete, and I think Zed is probably going to run out of time here, which is very understandable. Yes, gotta collect some of these red clocks. Or not.
We bounce so much all over. It's hard to control on this stage.
Yeah. Not only that, but with Golem, oh my gosh. How are you still alive? This should not be possible. Oh my gosh, right near the end. No!
No!
No! One more hop would have done it. No! It's right there.
Oh, that's so sad. There's very little time to react to some of those parts. It just, you get to keep moving. You don't have a choice.
I mean, that's part of the fun of this game, that you just have to deal with what the physics give you, you know? Again, you're thinking multiple steps ahead rather than what you want to do right now. You're thinking what you want to do in about 2 to 3 seconds. So all of your movement has to be aimed towards where you want to be after that time.
Yeah. Another thing also is Vol's very generous in the continue situation. There's no permanent game over. You don't get booted back to the starting screen. As long as you're willing to keep on going, you can just keep on going.
Yep.
It's a test of your patience. With barely 3 seconds left on the clock, Zed is finally passed. Now we're getting into more narrow stuff. Oh, this stage. This looks evil. Like 1 block squares? You don't want to change that. Going for the hop, but did not get the clock, and that may be a mistake. Ooh, and more speed too!
Slipping off the block, yeah, Golem's weakness. Somebody put grease on the bottom of his pogo stick. A big problem. Uh-oh.
Indeed.
These jumps are incredibly hard. Getting to the sides, definitely a lot easier. But backtracking from this angle,
that's gonna be just as hard.
Okay. Yeah, not gonna make it there, but that was a really good push. Okay. No!
And there we go. It's a game that I feel is deceptively evil at times. Now you feel like you've got a handle on things, but then you want to hurry. You want to go faster. You want to try to catch up on where you were. And unfortunately, this is what happens. You see, Golem is a boulder, and boulder is usually all about their movement. It's all about gravity. And gravity, of course, is the law. You have to obey it.
Yeah, for those who are wondering as well, we do plan on having Kuso live at SGDQ. I'm currently planning to be there. There may be some changes for how things are done. I don't want to spoil too much, but we have talked about other things that we may be doing for Kuso Live. So, yeah, in general, you know, people do need to play for the qualifiers the first day that they're there so that they qualify for the tournament, but there may be some opportunities for us to have, like, 1 or 2 fun matches. That aren't necessarily specific to the tournament.
Some exposition matches, or what was the name?
Yeah. Showcase, you know, just death matches, you know? Blood, sweat and tears, pain. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. By the way, High Spirits, our Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout expert here, saying Golem has the worst jump distance. Definitely is true for this, and that's why these jumps are incredibly hard. Like, holding forward, you will be able to make a few of these jumps in a row, but then you will bonk like Crown Murray did right there. However, with this many lives, that might not matter.
But it's the case when I'd say going to the sides is probably a lot easier than trying these jumps, because, oh boy, you need to work your momentum. And we're starting to run out of times. Grab your clock while you can.
Good, good. Okay.
And down we go.
Oh, this is going to be very close. Very close. Oh. No! Right towards the end. Crown Murray into the pit. Sad day for all monsters around.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Oh no, it's going. Collecting more early time, not a bad idea.
Yeah. So, a lot of people playing this game like to play as Suezo first. Suezo is just some weird eyeball creature. I don't know.
He's pretty much the mascot of the game ever since the first game. He's the one you tend to see on the front of the box.
Yeah, Mochi as well.
Mochi was only released in the second game, actually. Was not the first one.
It's true.
But definitely, since then, definitely became part of the face of the game.
Gotcha. Oh, apparently Hair is the speedrunning one. I do not know Hair personally. But there are a lot of Manchers.
Rabbit that is good for boxing.
There are a lot of monsters, not Manchers. What am I talking about?
Well, not only a lot of monsters, but they also do a lot of crossbreeding in the games. Like you'll have a base form of a certain monster, then you can put a chip of the skin.
I see hair hound, hair plant.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to play Monster Rancher now, I guess.
You sure do. The concept of the original Monster Hunter and Monster Rancher is fascinating. I played the original a lot. Part of it is that not only were you raising a monster, you're raising a stats when you're in the tournaments, make sure they lived a long life. But in order to make your monster, you could either pick a few monster already into the game, or you could pop open your PlayStation game, pop in a different CD into your PlayStation, it would read a code on the other CD, pop back in your Monster Rancher disc, and actually get a different monster depending on which CD you swapped them out for a moment.
Oh my gosh, I love that. So question, because yes, it's correct. I have never played a Monster Rancher game other than Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. Which one should I play first?
Ooh, that is a good question. I personally, I'd say if you have a PlayStation in this system, you want to look for Monster Rancher 2, but I believe they also did come up with the re-release of Monster Rancher 1 and 2 on modern consoles and Steam not too long ago.
Really?
So if you want to check that, yes, because the CD's also been hard to get and such, you had to find different ways to generate monsters.
Look at this. By the way,
you gotta use
are
words.
both players on the same level, or do my eyes deceive me?
The eyes are deceiving you because they're definitely on different levels.
Dang it.
Yeah,
okay, that's right. Crown Murray is on 18 and Zedgeworth is on 14. Ah, that's fine. Okay, so people are saying 1 and 2 are on Steam. It's a perfect way to play. I could probably pick up 2 then. If it's fine to skip Monster Rancher 1, then I will.
Monster Rancher 1 is where it all started, of course, but 2 did a lot more of usability and a lot more features behind it. I believe they also came out with a crossover recently called Super Kaiju Monster Rancher, where they pretty much had a crossover with Ultraman.
Oh, what? Okay, that's kind of cool. So, I'm seeing that stage 18 is being a little bit difficult for Crown Murray to get through. Is it mostly just because of these, like, there are holes everywhere?
Holes everywhere, arrows everywhere, just about every power-ups you have to boost yourself has some kind of obstacles, either more arrows tossed you in the pits, or right next to pits. Plenty of arrows for you to fall into. You want to be precise.
Oh, okay.
No!
No, that was a good dodge. Like, I mean, landing on the arrow and recovering his golem. Again, this is the hardest character to recover as, and because the players are playing as golem, you know, they've gotten really good at adjusting to his wrecking ball physics.
But unfortunately, it might be going a little too slow because they're about to run out of time. If you can look on the left side, you see how far they are on the track.
I think Crown Murray can still do it. There's still hope.
Oh, yes.
And enough extra lives that they definitely can. But gotta go fast now. Oh.
Gotta go fast.
And really just figuring out how far, like, your maximum hop is, that's really important for getting used to this. Yeah, I remember Zed, or the level that Zed is on, I remember Crown Murray doing it a little while ago. Crown Murray has really been walled on stage 18.
Yeah, they've been separated by 4 stages for pretty much a while now.
But Zed is catching up and could potentially pass Crown Murray. We'll have to see what happens.
I'm sure they'll hop to it. They'll put a spring in the steps.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, they could do that, I reckon. Okay, you can make a hound dragon.
Yes. Dragons are hard to get, but it is possible.
He's kind of ugly, I gotta be honest. Okay. I want to see some of the other dragon hybrids because this one, like, he's fine, but he's kind of a little tubby. I don't know. When I'm looking for a dragon dad, I want muscles. Come on.
Muscles? The goals are probably what you want to look into then.
There's
a lot of them. If you also look up a list, some CDs or some parts they do give out secret monsters only meant for that CD specifically.
Ooh.
Which is interesting.
Okay.
Yes. The secrets.
Oh, you know what? He's tubby because Base Dragon is tubby. That makes sense.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, there's no problem with being tubby. I'll go ahead and allow it. Okay.
Yeah. They ask for a lot of feed. They'd be dragons after all.
True.
Some monsters you do need to have to collect some things in order to be able to unlock them or gain access to them. Like the first one, you could not make some of the robots without having all the parts, or the Phoenix, which is a pretty rare one, but they're potent. Ooh, gain life only to lose it. Can they get back? Good, they can. Cute music.
I mean, yeah, this is the kazoo music, and Crown Murray pulling ahead. Again, the previous 2 levels were significantly difficult, and Crown Murray stayed there for a long time. It's not too surprising to see Zedgeworth being walled just a little bit by this. Not a whole bunch, but a little bit.
You were saying about the different difficulty and giving people a chance to try different part. This game definitely has that mentality. Because that's the stage 18 has definitely been walling our players for quite a while. Which, not surprised considering the character you've got.
Okay.
Also, I believe the characters in this game are more based around the anime, because the 5 characters that you see are pretty much the 5 main monsters that you follow through the whole story. And I say 5 because Tiger doesn't actually get playable in this game. But yes.
Okay. Yeah, Zed, trying to backtrack a little bit and go on the right and left side. Again, I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. But you still have to deal with these nasty hops. Well, time and lives. Like, you just got to make that difficult hop, and then you are probably in it. You get time up, which would be helpful. Oh, I was so worried. I thought Zed was going to fall.
But slows.
Yeah, but slow and steady wins the race, Column. You can do it.
Well, not too slow. Not too slow. Still need time.
Oh,
wow!
Oh,
7 seconds left.
That was so good. Oh, I love this game. It is like, I feel like the whole time that you play, you're clenching your butt. There's no other way to play it. It's just like, because movement is so...
Can I make it? Can I make it? Like, how do you navigate that?
I don't know.
Checkerboard.
You navigate, baby. You navigate. Come on.
You have to try it. Well, Mexican do, the Mexican ask. Boing, boing, boingy, 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 boingy.
Yay, boingy boingy. I love that people are now bringing up post-game levels, which I didn't know existed, and apparently per High Spirits they don't. So, cool.
There is a level editor within the game. So people can make their levels. No, that looks like being surrounded by death.
No, death. I don't like that guy. He stole my girlfriend.
No. Well, I'm sorry, but you're about to have a bad day. In the bone zone, Brosette, yeah?
Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Oh, there we go. Crown Murray got a heart. Yeah, this level is annoying. The gravity down definitely helps, though. I mean, it looks like a weight symbol with an arrow pointing up, which means gravity down. Why? Because somehow the symbol makes sense and it doesn't align with any of our statements here.
Yeah, it's a diet. It's a diet tile. You lose weight by stepping on that.
Oh, the diet tile. Fatty Gull, I'm losing a little weight. It's okay. Again, we stand chubby people here. It's fine.
Indeed. Look at them rock hard abs.
Rock hard abs. If your abs are literally made of rocks, go see a doctor about that. So that he'll know how cool you are. Yeah.
Yeah. Do not take your abs for granted.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That was a nice one.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, a lot of careful hopping by Crown Murray. Zed is on the nightmare level that took Crown quite a while to get through. We'll have to see if it ends up being the same story here. Honestly, in general, if one player struggles with the level for a long time, everybody is going to struggle with it. That's just the Monster Rancher experience.
There's a reason for it. Maybe hard.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No! Right at the end. That is another death. That is how things go. And yeah, for those who are wondering, Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout is kind of one of those games that we have had in Kusogrand8 for a long time. Not since the first tournament, but possibly the second year, probably the third is what I think.
Well, we can find out.
I mean, yeah, we do have the historical thing. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see.
Yeah, history.
There is indeed history.
Come on.
As well as the past games list.
Indeed.
Yeah, so Monster Rancher.
Let's see. Starting in Kusogrand8 3.
Yep, that sounds about right. That was when I was no longer choosing all the games. And yeah, this was a pleasant surprise brought to us by Koal. We talked about him a little bit earlier. One of the old admins from the community helped start Big Bad Game-a-thon. Absolutely fantastic guy who went and, congrats, got a life. Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations, getting alive.
No, like, seriously, he's got a family. He's got a good job from what I understand. I'm very happy. Very busy dude these days. I miss him, but at the same time, I'm really happy for him.
Indeed. Indeed. Sometimes people just gotta find a way in their life. It's gonna happen. And as long as they're doing great, and as long as they're happy with their life, hey, congratulations. Just don't forget about us.
There we go. Groundberry is through. Forget about me. Who cares? It's fine.
We'll never forget about you.
Well, you can try.
You good boy.
Everybody try to forget me. Now, for real,
I don't think I've got enough great bleach in the world for this.
There are so many people in this world. Okay, I'm just one person amongst, like, thousands you're going to meet in your life. Even if you watch for like a year and then suddenly like 5 years down the road, you're like, oh wait, I remember Kusogrand8. That's fine. And if you don't remember it again, that's fine as well. It's cool. I'm glad that you stopped by and had fun for the meantime, you know? Let's live in the present. I don't care about if you remember me in the future. I'm here for fun.
For the present is a gift.
Yeah. And the future has hover bikes. They're pretty cool.
Does anything Back to the Future taught us?
I don't. There were probably hover bikes in Back to the Future. I mean, they had the hover skateboards. Gotta have the hover bike.
More stable rather than just skateboard. Although we do have actual hover skateboards that have simply been prototyped.
Okay, wait, what?
I think there's some people that made some hoverboards. But seemingly they need to be made specifically be run into arenas that are specifically magnetized. But it's possible.
I mean, yeah, let's just say that whenever you're trying to do something that looks like magic, there's a high probability of there being magnets involved. Unless it's a traditional magic trick. But yeah, like with escape room stuff, whenever there's anything that people are like, how did you do it? It's magnets. It's always magnets.
But how do magnets work, dude? Can you explain that still?
I grew up in Utah. It's very difficult here.
Touché.
Yeah, like, sorry, Utah and magnets, yeah, the knowledge gap there, whew, pretty wide. That's why they sell essential oils and not magnet bracelets.
How many crystals are they sold?
You
Or would
know,
that be salt rocks?
crystals are a weird thing because they used to not really be popular, but I think they've been growing in popularity in Utah, despite them having no religious significance. Oil somewhat had religious significance, but I don't know. It's weird.
Depends. The religion is weird, yes. Yes, quite true.
Yeah,
Utah is also weird, but
I mean,
we got the other
I
bits.
can respect the harmless stuff. Like, if you want to rub
Yeah.
oil on your forehead, go for it. That's pretty cool, okay? If you want to tell me that I'm damned because I didn't do that, or that because I did do it and then I said, no, this is actually a cult, then I have a little bit of a problem with you saying that, like, I am a condemned individual. But, you know, other than that, rub oil all over your body. Come on, become a silky boy.
I'm silky smooth.
Silky smooth.
Crown.
Yeah, you can slide down.
Crowd is a bit of a pickle here. This is a gap that's way too large for him to just hop normally across it. They're gonna need a lot of momentum with some speed up.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, this jump is going to be very hard. But
Oh yeah.
I think there's a way. When there's a Gollum, there's a way. Probably. I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out after these messages. Maybe we don't have enough power for it. We'll find out. But yeah, some weird things here, as long as it doesn't matter, it's fine. But don't tell anybody else how to live their lives. That's not right.
Yeah, they're like giving advice isn't necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, there are some cases where it's like, you know, you don't have to go and, like, if somebody is happy and living a good life, you don't have to go and be like, hey, now you think you're a good person, but you're not because of blank. Nah, come on, get off that.
Make people be happy.
Yeah, but to be fair, I feel like I'm guilty of that every once in a while. That, like, especially, you know, there are plenty of people I've met in Utah who are very religious, who, like, at first I have some concerns about because they talk about religion a lot, but then getting to know them, they become, like, pretty enjoyable people. It's not always the case. Because Mormonism is the predominant religion here, there's a lot of in-group and out-group, but there are plenty of people who are very religious and are completely cool to hang out with.
Yeah, it varies depending on... People are different. People are people. You'll meet all kinds.
Yep.
It's all kind of big world.
By the way, people are mentioning that this is an unfriendly level for Gollum that Crown Murray is on, and ain't that the truth? I think it's beatable.
I'd say it's possible. Certainly, you wouldn't have made an impossible level to do, but you probably want to build up your acceleration and keep it somehow.
I mean, this is Kusogrand8. Saying that somebody wouldn't make an impossible level brings back many, many memories. Thinking about Monster Rancher, though, odds are they wouldn't make an unbeatable level, but then again...
Yeah, true. And you'd probably know more information on that one. True, soft locks happens. Even in the PlayStation 1 era, they still didn't have updates after all. Like, jeez.
Yeah, that's one thing that, like, as much as I get annoyed with people patching out glitches that are used in speedruns, just let us have our playground, please. You know, patching the game so that you can actually complete it because of something that you missed, because of some very obscure thing that doesn't happen very often. Sure,
Yeah.
I think it's fine. Go ahead and do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good practice at that point.
Yeah.
But then there are different practices that... Ooh, and now you're running low on time.
No! Crown Murray, I think, started to panic a little bit with that music. There we go.
Yeah, very effective. If you need to hurry, if you need to go, hear that music, certainly will put some pedal to your metal.
By the way, if you enjoy the music in this game, there are two people who worked on the sound effects and the background music, Sujito Miyashiro and Susumi Fuji. It might be Sugito. They worked on other soundtracks like we've got Bad News Baseball, heck yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 and 3, like absolutely classic. Monster Rancher 2, of course.
Certainly.
Yeah, the second person who worked on this also did some of the VFX for Final Fantasy 13-2, Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the
that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Like, legit, very, very good audio people. Oh, Star Ocean, the second story R, was an artist for that.
And there's some multi-talent there.
Yeah.
Not only music, but actual artists. Like,
Oh, the music and the music and sound effects in this game are perfectly fine for what they are. Crown Murray has the right idea, but honestly, this is just very challenging.
Good, see that landing. And always one tile short.
Every time.
Now, this is a perfect chance for Zed to be able to try to catch up and hopefully able to make through that, but the question might come down to which one of these can get through this little nightmare level.
Yeah, now, so everybody knows the tiebreaker when it comes to stages, if they do get to the same stage, should be the number of artifacts that they have collected, right?
Yes.
And currently, Crown Murray has 2, Zed has 1.
Indeed.
So Crown Murray wins the tiebreaker if it comes down to that, but considering how long Crown Murray has been on this level, we may see Zed catch up.
Indeed.
Just getting the momentum right is so hard for this level, but like experimenting is absolutely the right way to do. You just can't get too close to the edge because you will slip off. And there we go. Crown Murray managed to figure it out. Let's see if you can do this next hop.
This is the one that usually tends to give them some problems.
Yeah, when you're running out of time, that's fine. Just go ahead and, you know, cut your losses, fall into the pit, start over. You're good. You're good to go.
Indeed. Just drop it, you know. Just let it go.
Thanks, Elsa. Let it go, let it go, blah, blah, blah. You should all just cater to me because I am a nerd. My name's Elsa, and guess what? I have blonde hair, and I love winter.
Who doesn't love winter? It's great!
Winter's fine, I guess. Oh my gosh, so close! Crown Murray almost making the very, very difficult jump. Oh my gosh.
You'd think it'd be some kind of power to boost your jump or boost your speed or something, but no, all you get is a few 2 hearts, and down the pit you go! This is evil! This is torment!
Oh, so close!
Ooh.
I feel like there has to be a way to do it. Like, there has to be.
Is there some kind of power-ups on the side that they're just not seeing?
I don't think there are power-ups. I think that you just have to, like, when you land your pogo stick, it has to be close to the edge of the platform while you are as accelerated as possible. That way you get the max horizontal forward distance that you can.
If that's the case, is it possible that these little skulls, those little hearts in there, are just traps asking you to slow down, lose your momentum acceleration, and then not be able to cross this?
I don't think so. Because the arrow doesn't max out your speed, it just makes it significantly faster. So hop on the arrow and then hold forward, and there we go. Crown Murray did it.
Ooh,
See?
yes.
I had faith.
Don't miss up on that one.
No, unfortunately, it didn't accelerate fast enough after landing on the red arrow.
20 seconds left.
It's all right. Last attempt here. Okay. And oh, I thought that was it, but no. Oh, back-to-back nightmare hops. Everybody, welcome to Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout. With any other character, this would be fairly, not trivial per se, but easier.
Yep. You need more air on those golems.
He's just a happy boy, though. He's just doing the best he can,
Yeah.
doing golem things, hopping about.
Yeah, he want to rock.
Yeah. That might have been a bold thing for you to say, but this is going to be bolder.
This is what they call Boulder's Gate, right?
Oh, I still need to finish Baldur's Gate 3. That's another game on my list of games that I need to play more of. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yes. So many games, so little time. I know. Got a bunch of friends who wants me to get into that we can all play together. 4 people on one session.
Which one?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, I
now.
might be interested in playing multiplayer. I think that'd be fun.
Indeed.
Yeah, we'd have to put a mature warning on this stream because it's a mature game, but I'm not one to censor. Says the guy who has censored multiple games. That's fine. I censor selectively. Selectively.
Choices senses. Tasteful, as we say. Right, continue lives. Combo jump.
Crown Murray is getting really good at these hops. No!
Ooh!
Unfortunately, right on the edge for that one. Yeah. The acceleration timing for this hop is very complicated, but it's doable. We've seen it done. Meanwhile, Zed is still in this nightmare level that Crown Murray spent a lot of time with. It's level 18. Crown Murray on level 25. Honestly, I don't think we'll see a comeback by Zed, but it is theoretically possible. It's just, as it turns out, this game is really hard. It doesn't control like any other game that you would expect. And honestly, after playing for about 15 to 20 minutes, your brain's like, I shouldn't do this. This isn't normal.
No.
And so the fact that the players are still going and still able to play is...
Indeed. And again, we're going to the character that's really known to be the hardest one of them all, too, so we're not being fair on these people.
Nope. We're into the bracket for Kusogrand8. There is no fairness left.
True. And they also did not chase for the bird Anubis, so they got death.
Yeah. This is what the bird Anubis does when angry. Oh! Like, the momentum building is right, and there we go! Crowberry is through! Yeah! Oh! I want to swear! But...
Here comes my list of swearing, and here we...
Oh, cool.
There we go.
Oh.
Swear done. Oh, boy, this stage does not look kind either. Like, single file, everybody.
Yeah, but it's a very different type of hard. Like, the previous level was all focused on, like, very long jumps. How do you maximize your jump distance? Whereas this is very precision platform.
Yeah, this is threading the needle.
Yeah.
Although I'm trying to maximize your time too. You're very much on the clock, so
Ooh, that gravity.
That might be handy.
I would.
But he's avoiding them.
Well, I mean, the one dangerous thing about picking them up is that you already know your normal hop, so changing that up could be a little bit confusing. So,
True.
like, it really depends, you know? If you are making if you know you're right at the end of the match, it might be good to avoid those, because you know that you can deal without them. You know how far you can hop.
Yeah.
And yeah, with less than 3 minutes left, it makes complete sense to me that players would not even want to bother with gravity. Just focus on making progress, try to beat this level. You do not know where you are compared to the other players, so, you know, just do not psych yourself out.
You just got progress after all. You have to be stuck on so long. This is not the time for science. It's time for progress.
Yep, science already happened. You know which items are good for you. You know which ones are dangerous.
Ooh.
No! Oh, but there's an extra life right there, so not the worst.
Indeed.
Oh, a bit of a slip. That's fine. I think we're unfortunately we had the change in gravity, and by unfortunate I mean actually really fortunate. That may make the end of this level slightly easier. And there we go. Crown Murray through yet another level. Astounding. Like, this is... Well, I know this player. They've been playing in Kusogrand8 for a long time, and, you know, recently changed their name to Crown Murray. I am not surprised to see him doing as well as he is here.
Well played.
Yeah, this is, like, Zed has played completely fine. You know, getting to level 18 with Golem is no small task. Golem is extremely hard and very frustrating. I promise, if y'all play this, which you should, I love this game, but if y'all play this, you will probably start feeling frustration very quickly. Because of how chaotic it is. Like, just watch Crown Murray's screen. You see that chaos.
I also feel like it's the kind of game where watching somebody play it here, you think, oh, I can do that, it's fine, it's not that hard, until you actually get your hands into a controller and you see how different it is.
Oh, yeah. Like, they've honestly made this game look pretty playable and pretty controllable. With Golem, it is not. Like, no exaggeration. This has been incredible watching Crown Murray make this much progress. Like, this, the opposite of trivial. It is so hard. And that is a game over, and that is the end of the match. Even with the game over for Crown Murray, that is a victory, meaning that Crown Murray will be moving on in the bracket to the next match. Come on, let's get some music here. There we go. Let me go ahead and welcome them in to come and chat, because I want to hear their opinions of this game. Zed says he's offended. Taff!
As one should.
Okay, it looks like they are both coming here, and we've got them both in chat now. Crown Murray and Zed. Hello there.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Well, I've got to reveal the news here because Crown Murray, it looks like you made it all the way to stage 27, which is
nice.
Mind-blowing. Yeah, Zed made it to stage 18, which is also really hard to get there. I'm not even kidding you, but Crown Murray blew this away.
Dude, I was so stuck amazing. On 25 that I thought, like, oh god, this is it.
Yeah, that one was tough. Those jumps.
Yeah, Zed, we gave you, well, I didn't give you, but the others gave you the character who is easily the worst in this game. Very difficult to control, and I'm sure you can attest, like, momentum. It's a thing, huh?
Oh, this game was a blast. I am installing this on my Steam Deck as soon as we're done. I love every moment of this.
I love this game
I am
so
offended
much.
that this was considered a bad game.
Okay, well, with that said, tell me, how is the control here? Do you like Gollum?
I do, actually.
Oh, you do?
I like
Okay.
that sense of momentum, yeah.
I think it's just biased because we don't know how the other characters play, but
You really should try out the other characters because you might actually find the game a little easier, but then again, you might be like, no, I like Gollum. I like feeling like I've got so much momentum, I've got to take 5 seconds to change where I'm going, you know?
I feel like being a giant wrecking ball.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
that's his thing. Once he's going, and if he's not going, well, gonna be hard to get there. Yeah, especially with that one level with Crown Murray doing the extremely long jumps. Like, long jumps with Gollum with no gravity changes and no speed changes. That is so hard.
what do you do there? Do you just like? It felt like I had to like time it like on the
You did it right.
milliseconds.
It's the momentum.
Insane.
Yeah, honestly, some people were like, is this level even beatable? But yeah, there are later levels after you beat the base game and credits roll that might not be beatable with Gollum. Just FYI. But you can prove us wrong. I don't know. High Spirits came in. High Spirits is an old school runner of the game and was saying, nothing exists after level 80. The game's over at level 80. There's nothing more. Okay. Nothing after that counts. The game's over.
All right.
Yeah. Were there any... How about flaws? Were there any flaws in this game? Because we've heard a lot of praise. Zed, you loved it. Crown Murray, it sounds like you enjoyed it. Any flaws in the game?
There were definitely a few times where I felt like I should have landed on a platform and slid off the edge.
Yeah.
That is probably the thing that makes me the angriest when I play this game.
Somebody did grease up your springs.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, the worst part for me is when you accidentally fall onto like a power up and that bounces you too far because you don't control that jump as much.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's rough too.
Yeah. At the same time, like, I love when you are able to get into like the chain of hopping on like arrow after arrow after arrow where it just chains you forever and you can just go flying across a whole bunch of the level. It's always satisfying until suddenly there's a platform that's not there. And it's like, well, there was no way to avoid that because I literally couldn't see what was coming up. Because the camera moves above you while you're hopping on the arrows, so you can't see where you're going. It's impossible.
I think I mostly just try to avoid all the arrows, honestly.
I noticed that. You, like, especially towards the end, you were going extremely slow, and I was thinking, my bet is that Crown Murray already has the physics figured out, and is like, I don't want to change any of these because that will just make me more likely to die, so I don't beat this level. And you were just pushing for one more level complete, and you got it.
Yeah, I was so sweating on that last one.
I love it. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the raid, Serious Song. We are going to be leaving in just a second, but I appreciate you being here. Yeah, Zed, did you find any level, like any mechanic particularly frustrating to deal with?
Not that's really coming to mind. I felt like I had some fatigue set in, and that kind of ruined my momentum there. Yeah. But level 18 really kind of started grinding my gears down, and like, if this wasn't a match, I probably should have stepped away. But I had so much fun.
That's
so
one thing that I did bring up,
right.
the fatigue, because you do get tired playing this game. Like, I feel like it's good in about 10 to 15 minute bursts, and then like you got to take a break and do something else. But we don't give you that chance here, so the fatigue is real.
Yeah, I definitely consider just putting my controller down and walking away for a couple of minutes.
It's worth doing that sometimes. You definitely can. We've had people do it. But yeah, with that said, you both did fantastic. A lot of fun. Unfortunately, Zed, you are eliminated. That happens in tournaments. That's how it has to go. But remember, hit me up for $5 of games on Steam. I can send you a gift card, as well as Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, a fantastic film that you will not regret ever. With that said, do you have any last words for your tombstone?
No. Well, it's been a great time. I'm so glad to have participated, and if I have to go out, I'm so glad it's to this game. This game being brought into my life was prize enough.
Aww.
So thank you so much.
Yay! I'm gonna go ahead and say, if I have to go out, it's good that it's to this game. I'm glad that it's to this game. Something like that. There.
So yeah, there you go. Thank you, Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout.
That was so much more wholesome than I expected. Some people just put like a fart noise on their tombstone, but no, we had a tombstone of love. Well, perfect. Everybody, we do have some matches. I believe only one match tomorrow night. Make sure to check the schedule out, !schedule, to see what is coming up. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and raid Mr. Author Blues, who is currently doing some retro achievements for Link to the Past GBA. Do we have a good raid message, chat? And actually, as we get the raid message ready, anything that you all want to plug that people should know about? Crown Murray first, anything? If not, any games you're playing that have been fun?
I've honestly just been stuck doing UFO 50 and Balatro, so...
Yeah, that's happened to several people in my life. Zed, what about you?
I was in the UFO 50 rut. I actually recently broke out of it and started playing on a Final Fantasy 11 private server that's been sucking up all of my life recently.
I want to do that. I haven't played Final Fantasy 11, but I want to sometime. What about you, Polk?
Yeah, every people do that. Usually you can find me on the Den of Games. We play a few different series, but actually in an hour from now, I'll be on Smite's Arcade Pit. I'm blessed with blessedness. Yeah, have a good time. Those games, quizzes, yeah.
Well, good. And I'm glad that there are multiple projects. Everybody, I suggest following other people here because I want to help build communities, so feel free to spread those.
Yeah.
We are just going to do an easy phrase, hop to it. Come on, we had Monster Rancher Hop-A-Bout.
Hop to it.
Yeah, let's go. Hop to it, everybody. Feel free to attach some emotes to it, anything fun. Otherwise, I will see you all, some of you tomorrow night, others later on this week or in the weekend. Take care, friends. Bye. Bye, Ground Murray. Bye, Zed.
Bye-bye.